A very good morning, children. Hope you all are doing well at your home. Children, in today's online session, we are going to start with a new topic of grammar, that is quotient tag. So, children, what is quotient tags? So, here is the definition of quotient tag. It refers to a declarative or an imperative statement entailing a quotient tag, also known as quotient tail, as an interrogative fragment that turns the statement into a question. For example, as you can see here in the sentence, you are John, aren't you? The statement, you are John, is turned into a question by the tag, aren't you? So, in the sentence, you are John, aren't you? The quotient tag is, aren't you? In most languages, including English, tags, question or quotient tag are more common in spoken usage than in formal written usage. They can be an indicator of politeness, hedging, consensus, seeking, emphasis, and irony. They may suggest confidence or lack of confidence. They may be confrontational, defensive, or tentative. Although they have the grammatical form of a question, they may be rhetorical. Rhetorical means not expecting an answer, or you can say the direct answer. Now, children, let's gather more information about quotient tags. A quotient tag is a small question at the end of a statement. Quotient tags are used when asking for agreement or confirmation. When using quotient tag, a positive statement is followed by negative quotient tag. For example, children, here is a sentence, you are a student, aren't you? So here, you are is a positive statement and aren't you is a negative quotient tag. So always remember, when we use quotient tag, a positive statement is followed by negative quotient tag. The second example is, Mary isn't a teacher, is she? So sometime when we use the quotient tag, what we do, if the sentence is first given in negatives, then it is followed by the positive quotient tag. So in this example, Mary isn't a teacher, is she? So here is she is a positive quotient tag which is followed by the negative statement, that is Mary isn't a teacher. Intonation and meaning. The intonation of a quotient tag shows the exact meaning of it. If the intonation of the quotient tag goes up, it means you are not sure and you want to know the answer. John doesn't speak Spanish, does he? So this is the example. If the intonation of the quotient tag goes down, it means you are checking or confirming information or making conversation. For example, John doesn't speak Spanish, does he? Now, let us check what is a positive quotient tags. Children, quotient tags are used when asking for agreement or confirmation. So, in a negative statement, in a statement, we have a negative statement plus a positive quotient tag. That is the positive quotient tag. The negative statement is given here with the positive quotient tag. The first statement is, you aren't a teacher, are you? So here aren't is the negative statement, are you is the positive quotient tag. The second example is, he isn't crazy, is he? So here the negative statement is isn't and the positive quotient tag is. The third example is, he wasn't relaxed, was he? So here in this statement, wasn't is the negative statement and was is positive quotient tag. The fourth one is, they weren't late, were they? So here the negative statement is weren't and the positive quotient tag is were. Now coming to the fifth example, you don't speak French, do you? So don't is here negative statement which is followed by the positive quotient tag, that is do. You didn't study for the test, did you? This is the sixth example and in this example didn't is the negative statement which is followed by the positive quotient tag did. Now the seventh example is, you haven't been here all week, have you? In this statement, haven't is the negative statement which is followed by the positive quotient tag have. The eighth sentence is, you hadn't done it before then, had you? So here hadn't is the negative statement which is followed by the positive quotient tag had. The ninth sentence is, you won't fail the exam, will you? In this sentence, won't is the negative statement which is followed by the positive quotient tag will. The 10th sentence is, you can't drive a car, can you? So here can't is the negative statement which is followed by the positive quotient tag can. Now the 11th example is, we must not say anything, must we? So here negative statement is must not which is followed by the positive quotient tag must. Next the 12th example is, you shouldn't be so busy, should you? So children, in this sentence, shouldn't is the negative statement and the positive quotient tag is should. The last example is, you wouldn't stop me, would you? So now here wouldn't is the negative statement which is followed by the positive quotient tag would you. So children, statements using barely, hardly, neither, no, nobody, none nothing, and seldom are treated as negative statements. Now coming to the next negative question tags. As you know that question tags are used for asking for agreement or confirmation. So here we will now talk about the negative question tags. Previously we have talked about the positive question tags. So here in the negative question tag, a positive statement is followed by the negative question tag, and in the positive question tag the negative statement was followed by the positive question tag. So now let's see about the negative question tag, which is here. The first example is here. You are a student, aren't you? So here the positive statement are is followed by the negative question tag aren't. Same in the second example. He is very busy, isn't he? So here positive statement is, which is followed by the negative question tag isn't. The third example is he was happy, wasn't he? So in this statement, was is the positive statement and it is followed by the negative question tag wasn't. The fourth example is they were surprised, weren't they? So here the positive statement is were and it is followed by the negative question tag weren't. The fifth example is you speak English, don't you? So here speak is the positive statement which is followed by the negative question tag don't. The sixth example is he studies Spanish, doesn't he? So here studies is a positive statement and it is followed by the negative question tag that is doesn't. The seventh example is you studied for the test, didn't you? So studied is here the positive statement and the question tag for this is didn't. Now the eighth example is you have studied all week, haven't you? So here have is the positive statement and haven't is the negative question tag. Now the ninth example is you had arrived before he left, hadn't you? So here had is the positive statement and it is followed by hadn't, that is the negative question tag. The 10th example is you will pass the exam, won't you? So here will is the positive statement and won't is the negative question tag. Now the 11th example is you can speak 2 languages, can't you? So here can is the positive statement which is followed by the negative question tag that is can't. The 12th example is you could do it for me, couldn't you? So could is the positive statement in this sentence which is followed by couldn't, that is the negative question tag. The 13th example is we must be patient, must not we? So here must is the positive statement which is followed by the negative quotient tag must not. You should go now, shouldn't you? The second last example. Here in this example, should is the positive statement and shouldn't is the negative quotient tag. Last but not least, the example is you would like a new job, wouldn't you? In this sentence, would is the positive statement which is followed by the negative quotient tag wouldn't. So at last, children, the things that you should remember in quotient tags or tag quotients is number 1, if a sentence is positive, the quotient tag will be negative. Number 2, if a sentence is negative, the quotient tag will be positive. Number 3, the subject of quotient tag is always a pronoun, never a noun. Number 4, the full stop is the main in the main sentence changes into comma. I repeat again, what you have to remember in quotient tag or tag quotient. Number 1, if a sentence is positive, the quotient tag will be negative. Number 2, if a sentence is negative, the quotient tag will be positive. Number 3, the subject of quotient tag is always a pronoun, never a noun. Number 4, the full stop in the main sentence changes into comma. So these are the 4 things, children, that you have to remember while you are doing the quotient of quotient tag or tag quotients. I hope that you all have understood quotient tag. Thank you and have a nice day.